Hello there, I'm Sohail and here I am today with another video, another success case study of this account which I have been working from past 40 days, and then I have achieved some really great KPIs and figures which I'm just going to show you and demonstrate you briefly. And these were really some remarkable growth I was able to achieve within a very little amount of time. And this is one of the accounts where I have achieved a significant amount of growth within almost a month. So I started working on this account from past uh, in September, and this is the 31st October. Today I'm recording this video, and initially when I started, it was doing okay. It was doing fine, like 47,000 sales in the month of September and $6,300 in profit. That is fine, like almost 13% net margins, very typical. But a client goal was to increase the profit. Client was not concerned with whether I'm increasing ad spend, whether I'm increasing whatever like sales. Client only concerned with the increased profit. So there was only the goal. So I was the goal was to increase the profit almost at least around $10,000 in the next month, in the month of October. And I did not only increase over $10,000, but I increased it almost $19,000, which is exactly 200% growth in the profit, almost 200% in the profit growth, and 64% in the sales growth. That only in within a month. And how I was able to achieve this much of growth volume uh, within a little amount of time. So one thing obviously was the seasonal effect. Obviously Q4 just started, so seasonal effect I would definitely counter that because demand surged. But what usually happens is demand increases in the Q4 and you increase the spend as well, and in order to cater that demand and catch up with the all the eyeballs. But I did not increase the spend. In fact, I cut the spend by almost half, and and I did not only increase the sales, decrease the spend, and increase the profit as well, which is very ideal, but not a typical case. Obviously, it doesn't happen with most of the sellers. It doesn't happen often. So what I did mainly, one thing which was like missing out in this account ads manager, which could have been done, was to stop the cannibalization of sales. So sales were really cannibalizing mainly because of the branded campaigns. Like a lot of branded campaigns were there everywhere. There was branded campaigns, SB, SD, SP. Every campaigns were branded, and it was like you can see on the one glance that there is like overspend on the branded stuff, and you can easily save a lot of spend from just optimizing the branded spend, and in order so that it doesn't cannibalize with the organic spots. And there was also cannibalizing of generic keywords, because on a lot of listing there was like it was fairly good ranked, and or even on the first spot, so sales were really cannibalizing with the organic and sponsored spot. So I first thing I did, I cut that right away, branded spend, and then the generic spend on the keyword which was cannibalizing, and that made impact in the first week. So I was just, there is always test and trial, so I was testing that what could possibly bring this cutting of branded and spend in order to save the cannibalization, and it really played out well. So there was the one thing I did, I implemented, and then I saved the spend from there, and I then diverted the spend to the SKUs which were ignored, and they were having really good conversion rate. Like there was a lot of stock for them as well, newly stock reached for them, and they had good KPIs, CDR, CVR very well above average, and they were not getting the spend. So I just created the campaigns for them, launched the targeting, launched all the sufficient amount of campaigns, and just give them the traffic which they required, and they obviously converted well, and they added to the suite sales and profit directly. So that was the second thing I did, and then I diverted spend towards the campaign, toward the SKUs where ranks could have been pushed more. Like ranks were on the first page, mid of the first page, around 20, 15 spots. So I pushed them towards the fifth spot, and we got ranked uh, like in the top fifth spot for a lot of keywords, because we had a very good conversion. So we just need a push. We just need to push the top of search placement. So I just did that, and it played out, and the results are speaking for itself. Obviously, the fund rate is a bit higher than the last month, but still we would not count because we have a lot of healthy margin, almost around 25 to 20, almost 25% margin, net margin in this month. So above the expectation of clients. So it's a win-win, and these were just main things I did. It just need a spend save, and then pushing spend to the right SKUs, and then just pushing the SKUs which are ignored. And one more thing which I did was making the bundles, because this was kind of a product. There was a lot of SKUs, and I just created a lot of bundles, and then I advertised all those bundles, which really paid out well, and it increases the average order value, ACOS, decrease CPA, everything. So adding bundle was a really good move, which made all this happen, and the rest everything was at the place. I have to just put everything at the right amount of placement, right amount of targeting, right amount of spend, and just push it to the right place. So, and obviously there was a lot of optimization ongoing on daily basis, on weekly basis, which happens in almost every account on scenario basis, and that was obviously done for this as well. So this is pretty much about this account. I'll see you in the next success case study video.